Good morning, Arrtx have sent me some more of their alcohol markers. These ones are the pastels set. These are the colours inside. If you've seen much of my work, you probably know I don't use a huge amount of pastel colours. It's not my normal go-to, admittedly. However, I'm still really excited. This is a 66-piece set. They are alcohol markers, obviously. They have a chisel tip and a brush tip. Here are the colours inside. So they're designed to be easy to blend and colour smoothly, which I did find with the last set. So let's open these up. Got our little thank you card and our swatch sheet. They are once again not organised, so I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, the way these are organised upsets me. Let's swatch. One thing I did forget to show you guys last time is this, which is that your markers can sit nicely on your desk. Only while I'm editing this do I realise I sound so insanely grumpy for the first like 5 or so minutes of this video. I don't know what the hell was going on. Well, I do, it's that time of the month, but I promise that I perk up, I think, almost immediately once I start sketching and remain in an incredible mood for the entirety of this drawing process, because this was so much fun. I have no excuse for the absolute miserable attitude that I have for the first little bit. I am so sorry. It gets better, I promise. So here are all of the colours. I'm really impressed, actually. I'm not usually a fan of pastels, but there are some really lovely, more muted options in here that just make me really happy. The sun is so bright right now, Jesus. But I think this is a really nice selection of pastel colours. It's a little bit hard for my brain to work out how many we have of each kind of colour, if anything's missing. Because of the way these are laid out, I'm not sure what the method was for arranging these. I'm sure there's something I don't understand about colour that makes these make sense, but to me they're just very jumbled. My first thought was that I really wanted to draw some Pokemon today. I've been playing Pokemon Black and really enjoying it, and obviously Pokopia is just about to come out and we've got the trailers for Wind and Waves. I'm feeling very inspired, and I wanted to just draw some of my favourite like little cutesy round Pokemon with the pastel colours, just, you know, little doodles, nothing serious. But these colours are making me want to draw a person, so now I'm just very undecided. I think I'll start off with the Pokemon, and then if I get a bit bored of it, maybe we'll draw a person. I'm also really umming and ahhing on whether to do it straight in my sketchbook, because I've been dragging out the end of this so bad. So this was my last page. I put it on my Instagram, but I guess you guys, if you don't use Instagram, you don't see this stuff. So this was my last page. Next, we literally just have this, and then it's like this page, and I will still fill this in the same way that I did this one. I might actually make like a bit of a reference back to that one. I'm undecided, but I thought maybe I could just go straight in my sketchbook with these. I don't know. I think it's gonna look better. I think if I try and draw them on separate pieces of paper and then try and organize it, it's just gonna look bad. But obviously that means I can't use watercolors on this side. I'll have to use something opaque or stick something in. And this should be fine. This is acrylic markers, so famous last words, but this should be okay. This should survive, and if it doesn't, I don't particularly like this side of the page anyway, so as long as these guys are okay, I'm happy. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go straight in my sketchbook. I have used Arrtx markers in my sketchbook before for this piece, and they did work quite well, but they bleed a lot, so I need to bear that in mind. But again, this paper is not designed for alcohol markers. That's the paper's fault and my fault for not using them how you're supposed to. I'm feeling like a cat Pokemon, maybe a fish Pokemon. This is gonna be a little bit of a challenge because this is chunky underneath, but we're gonna try. I'm just gonna look up some of my favorite cute Pokemon. Maybe Skitty. Okay, let's start a little list. So Skitty. Oh, I love Spritzy, but I also did Spritzy recently. Oh, Sprigatito. I love Sprigatito. Yeah, let's just do cats. Fuck it. Let's do cat Pokemon. Can't do Litten though, because there's no darker grey, unless I incorporated one from my other set, but I don't really want to do that. Shinx. I know it's a lion, but that's a cat. Oh, what about Hoppip? Hoppip's basically a cat. It's cat adjacent. Esper, is Esper a cat? Do we consider Esper a cat? It's got purr in the name, like a cat. It looks like a Scottish fold. Let's just search cat Pokemon. Can I include Hoppip? Am I gonna be shot for saying that? Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. Hoppip's a cat. That's a cat. Okay, this is my plan then. Have I kind of got every color sorted? There's lots of pink going on. I guess no like orangey tones, but I could make the Hoppip a little bit more orangey, because then Skitty can be more of like a pink. Yeah, I'll make, what's shiny Hoppip? Be orange, be orange. Oh, it's not orange, it's just green. It's pretty cute. Are any of the shinies of these orange? Shiny Skitty is orange. Shiny Skitty is orange. Let's do a shiny Skitty. Okay. This is going so well. Anyone else? What shiny Sprigatito look like? Can you tell that I don't catch many shinies? Oh, shiny Sprigatito is cute. What does shiny Esper look like? Oh my god! Oh, shiny Esper is so adorable. Why don't I see more people talking about shiny Esper? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. That's the cutest little thing. I'm not gonna do a shiny one just because I want to use the colors, but that's awakened something in me. I have a new favorite Pokemon, guys. Sorry, video paused. I'm doing important research right now. I'm gonna go make a coffee and then I'm gonna get sketching, and my cat's being really cute, but she's being very well behaved considering last video's recording attempt. My cat is becoming so addicted to not letting me draw recently. It is becoming a genuine concern. She's just sleeping on my blanket next to me. She likes being near me, but she's happy to just parallel play today. So we're doing well. I'm gonna go make a coffee and then I'm gonna doodle. Okay, I'm back. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Oh, Mew as well. I could do Mew, but this should be enough. I don't know. What I'm gonna do is start drawing, and then if I go onto the side, I go onto this side, and then I'll just deal with what I do with the next page afterwards. All I care about right now is cats, Pokemon cats. The first video I saw when I woke up this morning was actually from the Pokemon official account, and it was Sprigatito waking up their trainer, like purring and like way too close to their face, and I just thought it was so cute. They did such a good job of capturing like real cat behavior, because my cat does that to me. What, right, who can fly? Hoppip can fly, so Hoppip can be high up. Can Skitty fly? Does Skitty fly? I think Skitty flies, right? Am I making that up? Someone show me a photo of Skitty flying right now. Guys, I don't think Skitty can fly. I think I made it up. Let's do Hoppip up here. Hoppip is pink, so really we want the other pink one, which is Skitty down the bottom. I kind of want Esper in the middle now. Shinx is blue and Sprig is green. So let's do it like that. That's 5, right? Yeah. Maybe one of them has a fish in their mouth. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, I need to calm down. I'm actually gonna get a headache. Yes, 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 yes. Adorable, 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 adorable. Okay. Do a nicer sketch that actually looks less horrifying. So Skitty has like a very smooth face. No fluff. I think the only ones in this drawing that I've ever had on my teams before are Sprigatito and Shinx. I use Shinx quite a lot, and I had Sprigatito as my starter in, oh my god, what game was that? I've actually drawn quite a lot of Pokemon in this sketchbook compared to, I think, my last one. I don't think I drew very many. Oh no, that's a lie. I did draw Sprigatito a couple times. And I always draw ghost Pokemon. I haven't drawn any ghost Pokemon in this sketchbook. Fuck, every sketchbook so far I've drawn at least one of the Gengar line. Because Haunter's my favourite Pokemon. But I don't think I've drawn any ghosts in this one. Should I give Skitty a little collar? Oh yeah, let's do a little collar with a bell. There we go, how sweet. Okay, Sprigatito. I kind of make it clear it's a plush though, so this isn't as morbid as it looks. Maybe do like little stitch lines. I don't think the stitch lines being there makes any sense for the pattern, but it's fine. I feel like Skitty looked so cute and loose, and then Sprigatito is just turning into like what I usually do, which is just looking way too on, well, not even necessarily on model, just stiff. So cute. Okay, here's the sketch. I think it's so sweet. I'm still not completely happy with Sprigatito's face. I don't like Shinx's either, so that might get a little bit of adjusting. But I just think this is so cute. I love Hoppip and Skitty especially. I might change that bow. I don't like that bow. Not sure what I'm gonna put there instead, but I want something. It's so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute, so cute. Okay, I'm gonna erase that and do the pink line art now. Here is the line art, like the clean sketch ready to go. I think it's so cute. I don't have much time now. I think I've got about half an hour until I have a driving lesson. Okay, I'm gonna pause here, and then once I'm back from my driving lesson, I can resume. Okay, I'm back. I'm so excited for this still. The excitement has not dissipated in the last couple hours, so we're gonna get straight into it. Let's do Hoppip first. have not actually, I don't own a Switch 2, so I haven't pre-ordered Pokopia. My plan is to watch a couple people talk about how they feel about it and then decide. But I didn't really, my thought process was, I think the default Switch 2 design is kind of boring. I was curious to see if they'd make a white one, because even though most of my things are very like black, dark, emo aesthetic, I quite like my tech and like things from my art studio to be more like white and pink. So I was gonna see if they'd do a white one. But then I'm also kind of getting impatient. I want to play these games. I want to play Pokopia. I want to play Pokemon Winds and Waves when it comes out, which I don't think is until November next year, so I've got plenty of time on that one. But who knows what they'll release in that time. Thankfully, Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, is not a Switch 2 exclusive, because I would have already bought a Switch 2 if that was the case. But yeah, I think current plan is to see how people feel about Pokopia first, see if it lives up to the expectations, and then if it does, maybe I finally buy one. Maybe I buy a Switch 2. I'm in a very treat myself kind of mode recently, and that's not good for the wallet, but it is good for the having fun. Maybe let me just try a bit of this like in a shaded part, see how that looks. No, I think I just want to use this. You can already see it like starting to bleed out a little bit. It will do on this paper. That is not the fault of the markers. That is the fault of me for using paper that is very not designed for alcohol markers. So don't worry if you use good paper, this won't happen for you guys. I'm just stupid. And I kind of like the effect sometimes. It's quite easy to clean up afterwards if you use like some acrylic markers, or colored pencils as well can help. Just clean up areas where a little bit too much ink has leaked onto the wrong places. I don't really mind it when it's like leaking into other areas, but sometimes I clean up the background a bit. Like around this tail, I'll probably clean it up. She's a little bit too pale, actually, I think. I'm gonna bring this color up more. This is my sort of like preferred method of blending with alcohol markers. It's just putting down your lighter color first and then going back in with the lighter color after your darker color. Is that bleeding through? I don't think you can tell. I think we'll be okay with bleed through. I do want a slightly different hue of pink for the cheeks. I just want to give her a little bit of blush, maybe something slightly purpley, or maybe I'll try that 313. So this is the rose salmon. Just gonna, while that's still wet there, do a little bit. Oh, how cute, how darling. And because this brush nib is quite firm right at the tip, you can get like those little lines. You can do almost like hatching, which is really helpful for shading. I might just put it in a couple other areas too, because I really like how that looks. So if I just, under here as well. Oh, I'm gonna overdo it now. But I just think it's really cute. Fuck it, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Got new supplies, that's exciting. I'm gonna have fun with them. I'm gonna use something more purpley now, 145, for a little bit extra shading on certain places. Like the tail is very in shadow at this front bit. I'm gonna use my two other colors to blend that out. So cute. And then the back legs are also gonna be very in shadow. Adorable. So what I'm thinking is if I do the 313 in the mouth, and then I need something to make behind the tongue, like the inside the mouth, darker. But obviously it's a pastel set, so we don't really have anything darker, so I might just try that purple again, but I'll let that dry a bit first so it doesn't bleed too much. Inside the ear is pure black. However, it kind of reminds me of seeds, so I think we'll go for a slightly like brownish tone. 318 Peach Pull is like a slightly brownish, it's kind of tan. So I'm gonna use that. I think limited color palettes like this are really, really fun. Like, I say limited, it's a huge set. It's 66 pastel colors. That is more pastel colors than you'll need for anything. But it's all pastel, obviously, so that does limit you slightly. I think doing pieces with limited color palettes is really, really fun and a really great way to sort of like test the brain. Because like this, I'm playing around a lot, trying to work out how to make the ears look darker, and I wouldn't usually have to do that. I would just choose a really dark grey. So it's good fun. I think this set, looking at it, it would be very tricky to use this as like your only alcohol marker set, obviously, because it isn't a complete set. It's one type of color, it's just pastels. However, it's a very diverse range of pastels. So it would be really fun to do pieces just with this. And if your aesthetic is super pale colors, it's perfect. The one thing I would say you would find really difficult to do is skin tones. Unless your character is very pale, you're gonna really struggle. And it is perfect for doing really pale skin tones. I think this is a complementary set as well as a set with more diverse skin tones and maybe some greys. Would be really great if that's sort of your aesthetic color wise, but you could not use this set to draw people with darker skin tones unless you're like a pro at color mixing, which I'm not. I'm just gonna play around with this because I think this set's lovely. I'm already having so much fun. I'm gonna try and see how long I can talk for this video before voiceover Oliver has to get involved, because I love watching videos where people are drawing and speaking at the same time. It's my preferred format for watching videos, so I'd love to be able to actually do that for my own channel. It just doesn't come naturally to me, and I think that's okay, but it is a skill I would like to learn. So every so often, I'll give myself breaks. Every so often, I would like to push myself a bit to do that. Let's do this one. God, every color is just so nice because they're not, some of them are quite highly saturated, but they're not all insanely saturated. This isn't like one of those pastel sets where it's just everything's a kind of pale neon. They're quite muted in some of the tones, which is perfect. I just think it's so pretty. Like, how cute is this? Oh, I love this. So far this set is getting a 10 out of 10 from me. I love it. I love it so much. It's inspired me to draw something super, super cute, which I'm really happy with so far. The markers are just really lovely. They feel really nice to draw with. The brush tip's perfect. I don't want anything else. This is it. And I have Arrtx, I have another set of Arrtx markers as well, so I can use that for pieces where pastels don't cut it. I can use these sets together, but I think this is just great. If you love using alcohol markers, this is an amazing addition because it means you have those super, super pale tones of every color, which I definitely do feel I miss sometimes with my other sets. I want to be able to create something super light, really pale little highlights. I kind of wish I'd done like a really pale highlight there, to be honest. So I've got the colors for it. And I find it's so much easier to blend as well with pale colors. So if you want to practice your blending a bit, this is perfect. Okay, so this color, what are we? 145, pale lavender has become my shading color. You're going to be abused. This is Hoppip. Hoppip, oh, Hoppip has yellow eyes. In my head, Hoppip had black eyes. Hoppip does not have black eyes. So let's use this bright yellow, which is probably the one I will use for Shinx as well. I might actually go over Hoppip's eyes with one of my Arrtx acrylic markers, just to make them stand out a bit more, but I think that's Hoppip. That's Hoppip. Oh, it's so cute. I might do some blue on this side because that's where Shinx is gonna be. And it's not gonna come up as blue. It's gonna look like shading. Oh, that's really nice for the shading actually. Hold on. Let's do a bit of that. Let's just incorporate every color. Oh, I love it. I love these. I love these. Buy them now. I don't think I'll use the chisel tips for these ones, but I think I did use the chisel tip briefly in my other piece. And I do like the chisel tip on these. So if you do use if you do use chisel tips primarily, you will have fun with these still. So let's do Shinx. That's so cute. Let's do the yellows first in Shinx. Wait, hold on. If you don't usually use pink pencil, or you don't see people use pink pencil for their line art and you're wondering what the hell am I doing, it is really, really great for blending into other colors. I think it's the most beautiful sort of tone you can use for your sketch, because the colors will pick up a bit of graphite. So if you use gray pencil, unless you erase it really, really well or use a very hard pencil, that grey is going to get picked up by your alcohol markers and it can look a bit muddy, whereas pink just blends so nicely into every colour that it just looks lovely. It makes everything look a little bit warmer. I'm a big fan of it, obviously. I also realised I'm stupid. I've drawn Shinx. Shinx is yellow, blue and black. We do have black. I don't want to use pure black. I don't have any dark grays. Do I cheat and use? No, we don't cheat. We don't cheat. We don't cheat. We use this. We're gonna make it work. I don't know how yet, but we're gonna make it work. Let's just. We'll get to it when we get to it. Let's keep doing what we're doing for now. If you guys want to ask me to never try and speak through a video again, I understand. Leave your complaints in the comments. This is so cute. I think this is the cutest thing I've ever drawn, and we're nowhere near done. Use 36 for a bit more shading on the yellow. Also, please tell me in the comments who your favorite Pokemon is, because like every single Pokemon has to be someone's favorite. I don't feel like I see like a surprising one too often, so even if your favorite Pokemon's Pikachu, tell me who your favorite Pokemon is, because it might inspire me to go draw them. Because I do want to draw more Pokemon. I don't do it very often anymore, and it does make me really happy. And I am trying to get back into Pokemon a bit. I've never been like a huge, massive fan, but I do really enjoy it. So I'd like to enjoy it more and draw for it more. So seeing the kind of Pokemon that everyone likes and being introduced or reintroduced to some that I maybe forgot about, or more recent ones I haven't seen before, would be really nice. Personally, my favorite Pokemon, I love ghost types. They've got to be my favorite. My favorite Pokemon of all time is Haunter. I love Haunter. I don't even know why. I always call Haunter Cheshire, like the Cheshire Cat. It's just, I did it once and it's stuck. I'm also really fond of Mimikyu, but I'd say like I don't really use other ghost Pokemon in my team too regularly. It is just Haunter. Finds his way back to me. I think I've used Chandelure. I think I've used Chandelure. I can't say that word. I think I've used Chandelure. Chandelure. Yeah, close enough. In my team a couple times, and I've tried desperately to use Pumpkaboo once. I just can't. I can't get on with it. Other favorite Pokemon of mine include Shinx here, obviously. I'm very fond of Rowlet and Fuck, I can't speak. Decidueye? Is that how you say it? I don't know. That guy. He's a favorite of mine. I really like Joltik and Galvantula a lot. Yeah, I think Joltik and Galvantula are tied with Shinx for my favorite electric type. I have a weird soft spot for bird Pokemon, which is really funny because I wouldn't describe myself as a person who's particularly bothered about birds in real life. So I don't really know where that comes from, but like Piplup is one that I'm very attached to, Rowlet and Decidueye. If there's a bird starter, I will choose it, except for Wind and Waves. So far, I can't remember his name. Oh my god, I can't remember his names. Pom-Pom, Gekua, and does it begin with G? No, it can't begin with G. B? Bro. Oh, poor guy. I've forgotten his name. I'm not honestly too bothered about him so far. He doesn't appeal, but I do have a track record of going for the bird starters if I'm offered one. So we'll see what happens. But currently I think Pom-Pom's my choice because I do love Pomeranians. I think they're so cute and so silly. So as long as Pom-Pom stays on 4 legs, Pom-Pom will probably be my starter. I do really like Gekua, but I don't know, I use water types a lot. I'd say fire type's probably the type that I choose the least for my starter. I think it's only Scorbunny I've chosen so far. Oh, and who's the fox? Fennekin? Yeah, I think they're the only 2 fire starters that I've chosen. I could be wrong. These are my Pokemon choices, regardless of whether I played the game or not. These are the starters. Bulbasaur, Cyndaquil, Torchic, Piplup, Oshawott, Fennekin, Rowlet, Scorbunny, and Sprigatito. I'm not doing the maths right now on how that balances out with ratios of what type I prefer, but I will do that and put that on the screen. I would be inclined to think I have like a water or grass bias, but if it is fire, then I'm shocked. Oh, just look at this cutie patootie. I love cats. I love cats so much. Admittedly, the thing that really drew me to Shinx was Dimitri Fire Emblem. That's so sad. I did like Shinx before, but when I was in the pits of my Dimitri obsession, you know how it is, you're thinking about your favorite character from some other media and you have to wonder, what would their Pokemon team look like? Dimitri would definitely have Shinx as his favorite. It's a lion that is blue. I think that is the commonly accepted answer. Ooh, blush, 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 blush. Let's do 146 and see how bad that looks. Oh, it's bad. Wow, that's exactly how I thought it would look. Excellent. He looks very sickly now, but that's okay. I'm not really sure what my favorite Pokemon game is, to be completely honest. My first game that I played was Pearl, and that's got a lot of nostalgia for me, but I haven't played it in ages, so I don't remember a lot. It's been way too long since I played Pearl, and I hated Shining Pearl and what was it, Brilliant Diamond? Honestly, worst remakes of all time. I don't care. I've never dropped a game as quickly as I did drop that. It just had none of the magic. I hated it. I loathed it. And then I think I played Alpha Sapphire? Question mark? I really enjoyed that. That was my favorite one for quite a while. And then I played Pokemon Sun, and I loved that. That was a favorite simply because I loved Rowlet and Guzma. Guzma's like my favorite non-Pokemon character. Thinking about it, I really haven't played many Pokemon games. I played Let's Go Pikachu, and I played Sword and Shield and Legends Arceus and Scarlet, Violet. I don't know. I need to play more Pokemon games is what I'm getting at here. I'm gonna use a bit of the pale blue because I think it's really cute. I think for the black sections, I am gonna use some colored pencil to make that darker because I just don't think it's actually possible for me to get it dark enough. I think I've used the darkest tone that I can on here. So I'd like to give this a bit more shape. Oh no, that's cute. That's really cute. The teeth are definitely going to need some white acrylic marker on them Can I darken this anymore? Dude, just look how cute this is. What the hell? I'm also like really delaying the end of this sketchbook because I'm really busy. I'm really busy. I have so many collabs that I'm trying to get out currently, which it's oh no, suffering from success basically. But it is stressful trying to get so many collabs done in a reasonable time. I got kind of like ambushed really quickly with loads of them when I first started my YouTube, and I was like, yeah, that's fine, I can manage that. They all gave me like reasonable deadlines, but then like suddenly the deadlines are creeping up, or like a couple people wanted the dates changed, and that was just too much for my poor little brain. So I'm trying to play catch up on collabs at the minute, and I think I've only got 2 after this. I got a lot of collabs from like keychain making companies, but I've already done a couple, and I think people kind of know the drill on that. So I think until I have like some big idea I want to execute, I'm gonna reject those. Art supplies is kind of like, everyone's different, so it's not like you can say, oh, I've tried one on acrylic markers, for example. I've tried them all, but I just end up with so many markers. I have so many, and maybe I'll do a giveaway at some point. That'd be quite nice to do. I'm really excited about the next 2 videos after this one. They are 2 supplies that I haven't reviewed yet, so that's really exciting. But yeah, I'm really busy with collabs. I've got some commissions that I'm doing currently, so I'm busy with that. I work full time. I work 9 till 5, Tuesday to Saturday, so I'm really busy then. And then on a Monday I have a driving lesson as well, all while maintaining, like, I have pets and a house to look after. But yeah, because I'm so busy with like all these other things, my first page in my next sketchbook, I want to kind of start a thing of doing not necessarily a meet the artist, but like a drawing of me at the beginning. My boyfriend's home. Okay, it has got a little bit darker, so got my lamp on now, and I'm also realizing that that last color that I was adding has done nothing. I'm gonna continue just for a bit of consistency. So once that dries, that should be a lot lighter, I hope. 145 is my best friend in this drawing. I'm gonna use it to shade Esper as well as literally everything else. I'm not loving this. Maybe the colors are a little bit too dark. Oh, it might dry better. Colors are still wet, so fingers crossed. Oh no, I've coloured that in. That wasn't supposed to be coloured in. That isn't anything, that's background. But that's okay, because I'll probably do the background with acrylic markers. Oh, poor Esper. I was so excited about Esper. This is not, it's not paid off. Let's do the pupils as well. Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Oh, Esper looks so janky. I'm gonna try not to look at her until it's all dry, but oh, that's not great. I'm realizing you really can't see what I'm doing at this point. Hold on. She's so cute. So cute. It's extremely green. I don't think I like that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, this is the kind of circumstance where I don't love working with a limited palette. trying to build up some contrast between colours. Cool, okay, so that's not too bad actually. So we're happy. I'm gonna go in with 145 to add some shading to those green bits. If I was smarter, I would let that dry first because I don't think this is gonna blend too well. It's too wet, but unfortunately I am the person I am, and that is not a patient or intelligent person. So we're just gonna go straight in. Perfect. I want to get a wishy-washy wrap so I can shade the cute little teddy. So we want quite a peachy pink. This is gonna take me so long to put everything away because I'm just getting like every colour out and not putting it back in case I use it again. Bad marker etiquette. Oh, she's so cute! I think that's the main colours. I think so. It needs a lot of cleaning up. I'm gonna go in with a white Arrtx marker and go over everything that was supposed to be white because it just isn't anymore. I'm gonna put the colours away, take a little break, maybe get some food. Oh god, yeah, it's late. I'm gonna get some food. And then I will try and neaten this up. Okay, I've had some food. I've got my Arrtx marker set, so I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit. And I think I'm gonna do that quietly, mostly because I just want to listen to Mitsuki's album right now. But I'm gonna try and finish this up nice and neat, and then I will line it. Ah! Hello, so it has been a couple days since I filmed the process of this one. Ignore the unfinished mess on the other side, but I just think it's so cute. I think it came out absolutely adorable. I'm so happy with this piece. And I have used the markers for a couple other projects. I used it to colour a commission and I was just so happy with how well those colours work for pale skin tones. It really pushed me to try and put a few different sort of hue shifts in certain colours that I wouldn't normally have the ability to do. I genuinely highly recommend Arrtx markers. I still wasn't 100% sure if the Arrtx markers were my new favorite after the last set. I really liked them, but wasn't sure if I liked them more than my other favorites. But I think this pastel set has completely pushed me over, because now I just feel like I can do anything. I'm unstoppable. All I need is like maybe a few more dark tones, dark red, dark sort of navy color, and that's it, then I'm sold. I'll never use any other alcohol markers. I'm really happy with these. I'm really impressed with the markers. I will put a link in the description to get the markers for yourself. I think you can get them from Arrtx's own website or from Amazon, and I think they do deals on Amazon quite regularly, so I definitely recommend checking that out. But thank you so much to Arrtx for sending me these. Thank you to all of you for watching, and thank you to Pokemon for inspiring me to draw cute cats. Have a lovely rest of your morning / afternoon / evening / whatever, and go draw something cute. Love you lots. Bye bye.